Though scientific stations dot the coastline, there's no evidence of civilization ever having existed here, nor any sign of visitors prior to the mid-19th century, when ice fields and crested mountains were sighted by American sailors. Through millions of years of the Earth's evolution, Antarctica waited, alone and implacable, as oblivious to man's existence as we were to it. Only a day ago, the Antarctic Peninsula on which we stand and the Weddell Sea that rolls before us were only names on maps, their removal from our world only a matter of inches. Now it's we who stand removed. Those preparations so painstakingly made and this gear so faithfully packed now make perfect sense. What anywhere else in the world would be day-to-day activities, here stand starkly revealed as elements of day-to-day survival. Tom Day.
Antarctica, it's the bottom of the globe. I had to take the globe off the stand just to see where it was. Looking at it with my wife, I was amazed to see how many mountains there were actually down there to ski. When I was chosen to pick the region where we were going to ski, I was amazed of how many possibilities in different places there were that we could ski. But when we saw the mountain we wanted to ski, it clearly showed that this was Antarctica and this had to be skied.
When you don't know what you're up against, you move carefully and with respect, just in order to survive. Kevin Andrews on the challenges of skiing Antarctica.
Skiing in the confines of North America, the safety there is unlimited because you have helicopters and you have a lot of people out there looking for you within reachable terrain. Out here in Antarctica, the simplest injury can cost you your life.
What gear do you bring to a place no one else has been? How to prepare for a mountain no one else has climbed? Or for snow no one else has touched? Antarctica is a land of unanswered questions. We unload gear and proceed to make ourselves at home as best we can in a place so far from home. Setting up base camp on top of a mile of ice requires a few precautions. We probe for crevasses that may lie buried. Snow is packed down before erecting the tents, and preparations must be made for the unpredictable and violent weather of Antarctica. Securing tents is a practice in overkill, and windbreaks made of snow blocks offer the only other protection from winds that may exceed 80 miles per hour. Snow is the only source of water. Melting it over the stove is a chore that never ceases. As a full pot of snow yields only a few cups. We do our best to prepare for conditions we can only imagine, which we hope never to experience.